We have to overcome the fear to our own light, the fear of not knowing enough, not being good enough, the fear of not having enough, of lacking certain abilities, or lacking a home, support, the fear of failure. We have to overcome the fear of authority. Many people go against their heart because an authority is telling them to do so. They also are afraid of suffering, of pain. And there is also a fear of abandonment, of being rejected by friends, the partner, or the family, society in general. Those fears have to be overcome. As long as you are afraid, you cannot act through the true will of the Father. There is only one fear, which is divine. And it's the fear of hurting yourself, hurting others. The fear of not fulfilling your true life. And I think that's the true meaning of what some people call the fear of God, the fear of the Lord. There is nothing like that in Scripture. It was mistranslated, first in Greek and then into other languages. In Hebrew, there is a very different expression. The fear of the Holy One, or the name of the Holy One, has to do with using the Holy Name in vain. We have to sanctify the Holy Name. That's one of the meanings in the prayer taught by Isha. Hallowed be thy name. Hallowed is sanctified or used in the proper way, because anything you think and feel, you are going to materialize. What you fear appears. If you reduce yourself to a sinner or to someone who lacks, then you are going to manifest and attract more. You are using the name in the wrong way. This is why we have to overcome all fears, but respect just one fear, the fear of not being what we have to be. Then we will be able to overcome the other fears. And if there is interest, I can expand this subject. I will probably leave an article in the blog. I have to translate it into English. And meanwhile, let's keep overcoming the wrong beliefs, plucking out all those poisonous ideas we have in our mind. Realize you have no limits, you have talents to cultivate. We have to fulfill our mission by growing, cultivating our talents, our natural talents, something we don't learn from the outside. We can use methods or techniques and even go to university and practice certain skills. This is not absolutely necessary, but in some cases could be practical. I'm not telling you to study or not study. Some people ask me, should I go to university? And I said, well, if you like a subject and would like to expand your vision, well, why not? But don't think it's absolutely necessary to prosper. I studied in the university. I have a degree in philosophy. I studied psychology, anthropology. But most of the things I do are not expressing all I learned there. Maybe I acquire some ability to speak better or to have more confidence in explaining certain things, but I could have acquired this through other means. I'm not being hired by anyone just because of my degrees. I'm working on my own, offering counseling, music therapy, different forms of spiritual psychotherapy. And even though I studied in some institutions, the essential comes from within. I came with an array of qualities and talents which I cultivate passionately on my own. For instance, music. Did I have music teachers? Yes. But most of the practice and discoveries were on my own. I started to learn music by composing. Whereas in many institutions, first they tell you to acquire some skills and then you compose. Well, in my case, it was the other way around. I began to learn music by composing, without thinking about theories, structures, and so on. But anyway, if there is interest, I can expand the subject. I will publish an article when I translate it from the Spanish, giving more ideas about Alice in Wonderland and some of the meanings. And for now, let's keep plucking out the poisonous beliefs in our mind, transforming our heart, feeling safe in the physical body, connecting it to the true tree of life, where we are in the center. We are part of infinite reality. And we can cross this world of darkness, but in light, covered in light, protected, attracting what we have to attract, and fulfilling not just our heart, but many other hearts, so we can express the true infinite love, true life without obstruction, integral conscience, and deep, blissful serenity.